Hey, what is up, everybody? Happy 420. How's everybody's day going? Happy Easter as well. So how's everybody's 420 going so far? Let's light one up, get cozy. We're gonna have a little bit of a vibe. Happy 420, Dags. Good to see ya. Welcome in. So let me know in the chat where you're watching. Yeah, let me try that again. Let me know in the chat where you're watching from. I'm always curious to see where everybody's watching from. I know it's not everybody from where I am, so I do have some around the world, but I'm just curious as to who's watching. So what strain everybody smoking on today? I am starting with, what's it called again? It's called Grape Ice. So I'll let everybody get a chance to come on in and get settled, and we'll all do a hit. So we're just gonna have a chill sesh today. Do a little bit of smoking, listen to a little bit of music. I got a little bit of trivia. Maybe I'll see how everybody's feeling about the trivia, and we're just gonna talk grow. You know, the usual. All right, Brad, no problem. Thanks for stopping in, bro. Appreciate you, my brother. Slowpoke Rodriguez, happy 420, my friend. How you doing? Dags, you're in Ontario. So am I, my friend. I wonder how close we are. JP, good to see you, my friend. Grand Rapids, Michigan, eh? And you're chilling with your special project weed. Oh, I saw Dags is smoking on some haze. Forgot to mention that one. So before we get too deep into the video, shout out to the sponsors, Mars Hydro, Seedsman, US Water Systems. Appreciate you all. Without you guys, the garden wouldn't be functioning the way it does. How everybody's week? Actually, I haven't seen you guys for a couple of weeks. So, how's everybody been? You all ready to have a hit? Nobody's ready yet? Nice, nice. What did you end up going to see? Like, are you talking like Broadway shows or stuff like that? All right, my friends, I'm ready. Cheers. Happy 420. Cooking and listening, right on. Two of my favorite things to do. What are you cooking, Slowpoke? Oh, nice. That must have been good. The Allman Brothers. Well, I listen to their stuff all the time. All I listen to is stuff from the 70s and 80s, a little bit of 90s. Once you start getting into the 2000s, I start getting a little bit more fussy, but That's just me being an old coot. So actually I was on vacation last week, so I didn't get to do too much. Well, I shouldn't say I didn't get to do too much. It was a staycation. I stayed at home, a lot of weed naps. But it was nice. It was very relaxing. I needed it, and I feel good. I'm back to work tomorrow, but it is what it is. Eventually you got to go back, right? Oh, nice. Barbecued ribs, nice. That's one of my specialties too. You do it on a slow smoker. I have a kettlebell that I use charcoal with, and yeah, I usually slow smoke them for about, I want to say about 6 hours at roughly 250, 225, 250. So spring finally showed up. We don't know for how long. This is the 6th time. Actually, I think it's here now. The snow's gone down quite a bit. We lost probably about 3 feet of snow already. And now we're just getting really anxious for it to go and for us to get out to the cottage. Thing is, we still don't want it to melt too fast because then we're going to end up with floods, right? So we don't want that. So we just want a good steady melt, you know, hopefully within a month. It'll be good, and it'll be good for May to get out to the cottage. And I can start getting my grow area ready to go. All right. So anybody have any big plans for Easter? Doing a family dinner? Slow cooking some ribs. So I'm assuming that's for the family. How's everything coming through? The volume, all the volumes are good. The music's not too loud. You can hear my voice. My voice is loud enough. How's the stream? Like the stream's not choppy or anything like that? Nice, on the Weber. That's exactly what I got too. The Weber charcoal. Actually, I got 2 of them. I got a propane one, and then I got the kettlebell. I got the charcoal smoker. You got that right, Silver. Yeah, that's what I figured. Ribs usually isn't just for one person. So if you guys are new to the stream, I have a Discord. As you've seen, it just keeps popping up in the chat. And yeah, if you want to come show me your gardens, and I'll show them on the stream sometimes when I'm looking at them. Yeah, come join the Discord, and become part of the community. How you doing, Silver Samurai? How you doing, my friend? Eric, how's it going, my friend? How's your 420? How's your Easter? How's the quitting cigarettes going for you? Still hanging in there? Nice. What you gonna do once you're done in May? You gonna start a whole new breeding project, or you still gonna keep working on the ones that you've been working on? YouTube keeps telling me that I have a bad stream going right now, so that's why I keep asking you guys if it's all right. Nice, brother. Good to hear. You got any plans for 420 or any plans for Easter? Hanging out with the family and stuff? So I had somebody asking me the other day why I started growing, and I think the answer is pretty much the same as everybody else. Is I started growing because I was in pain, and I was starting to use the flower for medicine, and up here anyways, it's very expensive in the dispensaries, so I'm sure it is down in the States and all over the world. So anyways, yeah, that's why I started growing, was to start medicating myself for my aches and pains and stuff like that. So let me know in the chat why you guys started growing. So many seeds. Yeah, I hear ya. Well, yeah, I thought you were going to be going up to 20, not 25. I thought you were going to be going up to 30-gallon pots. It is a little choppy, eh? Okay. I don't know if there's much I can do. John, happy 420, my friend. Welcome in. How you doing? How's your 420 going? How's your Easter? Hope you guys are celebrating it the best way possible for you. Everybody ready for a hit? I'll wait for you guys to let me know when you're ready. Because I don't have much to do. I don't have to roll up or anything like that. Or pack a bowl. It's just a matter of turning on. Alright. A little bit of trivia. This is a pretty basic question, but what part of the plant produces THC? Oh, really, eh? They only go to 25? Huh. Well, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. Another blinky. Yeah, I'm getting really excited for summer to be here. I'm done with winter. I want to get out there. I want to get out to the cottage. I want to start getting my grow area set up, prepped, ready to go. So as soon as the first day that we're allowed to put them in the soil after the last frost, and they're going. We're getting them in there. Nobody answered the question yet? Maybe you guys didn't hear me. I'll say it one more time. What part of the plant produces THC? Yeah, that'll do you well. That should reduce some of the workload once you have your surgery. Holmes, JP. It was an easy one, right? Here's one though you might not get. How long have humans been using cannabis? I'll give you all a second to Google it. All right, well, I'm having a hit. You guys, you should be ready by now. Cheers, my friends. Happy 420. Ah, so it's up to you. You're the one in control. You have to quit smoking before they'll do the surgery. So that's why you're trying to quit. Well, I have faith, my friend. I think you can do it. A lot of people have done it. My brother was an avid smoker for years, and he'd smoke, oh my goodness, 3-4 packs a day. And just a few years ago, he eventually ended up quitting. So how he did it, I don't even really know. He didn't say. He just up and quit. Since humans began. Good answer, Silver. 5,000? Oh, you're almost there. Not quite. It was 2,500 years ago. All right. So let me know in the chat, what's your favorite strain? I'll say for mine, I probably have two. They're kind of up in the air which one I prefer. And the first one is Gorilla Glue number 4. I really did like that one. I grew it last summer, and it was a nice hit. And the other one I really like is Botched Wine. Botched Wine is still pretty good. I really liked it. Always got any favorite strains? Or are we just lagging way behind? That's all I'm doing is I'm looking back and forth. I'm looking at this thing telling me that the stream's not good. And then I'm looking for your chats to see if you're responding. So something else I was thinking about is your favorite munchies. Oh, here we go. Hold on. JP. Homegrown Acapulco Gold is very good. And my friends all want more of it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying it. NYCD, New York. What does it stand for? I'm not sure. I never heard this one before. But yeah, I was thinking about what's your go-to munchies. Mine is usually ice cream. Really? That long of a lag? Okay. I'm sorry, there's not much I can do about it. I don't know why, because I did an internet speed test and it's telling me it's fine. Nice, nice. I still haven't tried any ones with a blueberry. I'd like to try one day. I'll end up growing one out eventually. Gotcha. Yeah, I've heard of that. New York City Diesel. Yeah, yeah. I just didn't know what the letters were for. Yeah, so my combo, well, I shouldn't say combo, but my go-to munchie is usually ice cream. I usually like ice cream with my hit. So, but really any kind of food's good. Chips. If you're looking for a meal, I like myself. I like lasagna, homemade lasagna. Oof. Nice, especially when you got a nice high going on. Really, eh? Oh, I'd like to try that. Can't wait to try the Alaskan do-si-do because it's still got that smell of lemon and gas. Actually, that is an update. Is I cut it down this week. I harvested, so it's in the tent drying right now. What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten when you're high? For me, I don't know. I don't think I've ever eaten any kind of weird super combos or anything like that. I just tend to like food more when I'm high. Happy, welcome into the stream, my friend. Happy Easter. Happy 420. How's your weekend going? Yodik, what's up, my friend? Welcome in. What you guys smoking on? We already had a hit, but we'll have another one because you guys just showed up. It's always worth another one when friends show up. You guys do anything special for Easter? Happy? Chaotic? I'm guessing a lot of hanging out with family and stuff. Yeah, you ready, Happy? I'm ready. Fried gator tail? Are you for real? Wow. I don't know if I could try that. I don't know how high I'd have to be to even want to try that. What's up, Blaze? How's it going, my friend? Welcome in. What are you smoking on, my friend? Well, part of having kids, chaotic. I've been there. Nice. That's what we used to do when my parents were still alive. We had the big meals. Everybody got together. It was. I miss those days because now the family's gotten smaller and we're not as tight knit as we used to be. So, all right, everybody ready? Cheers, my friends. So here's one for you. What would be your ultimate stoner meal box? So what would you put in it? What's your favorite? What would you want? I don't even know what I would pick. I already said what my favorites are, so. Sorry about the lag today, guys. I don't know what's going on. Oh yeah? Thin crust pizza, eh? That's, yeah, I like that too. See, I like anything. Windmill cookies, eh? Oh, interesting. Interesting. M&Ms, yeah, yeah. I could see the M&Ms. Cookies too. I could see the cookies. I would eat all those. Well, what time is it? It's almost 4 o'clock. Okay, so we're going to keep an eye out for 420. I should have built some kind of timer to go down, but I didn't have time. Well, I did have time. I was on vacation, but like, let's just admit it, I was lazy. I didn't want to do it. Yeah, excuse me. All right, so here's something for you. What's one grow technique that you've been curious about but hesitant to try? I think for me, with Happy, I've been watching Happy go at it, and the mainlining. The mainlining is something I'm pretty curious about. Like I said, I think I'm going to try it next fall. Once I'm done the outdoor run, and we're just getting ready to have my fall run inside, I'll probably try mainlining, and I'll be asking you a lot of questions. Why chaotic? Living in soil beds? Is that something you're looking to get into? Or just something you've been curious about? But I'll never do it. Right on, Happy. You know, I'll be hitting you up. Yeah, mainlining for me is probably the one that I'm most curious about right now. Living soil, you do have a point with living soil. I am curious about it. I don't do it. But I don't know if I got the room to do living soil. As long as you're smoking, you're on 420, so it's all good. Yeah, but you gotta have the space for the beds, right? And the proper setup too, because if you're working in soil beds and you're in a 4x4, you don't have side doors. It's it's not fun. It's not. I don't even find it fun doing the scrog, and when I got to crawl underneath and try and clean underneath the plant, it's a real pain in the ass. Oh, speaking of the gardens, do you guys want to check them out? Let's get set up here. I shouldn't be on my phone. Alright. So we only got 2 tents to check out today. We got the Purple Ghost Candy and the Critical Purple Kush. The Alaskan Do I cut down about 3 days ago. It was ready to come down, so that's what I ended up doing. Alright. Alright, here we are. Alaskan, no, Purple Ghost Candy. So, as you can see, I topped them. This one I ended up, when I topped it, I ended up cutting off the leaf that was here as well. So, that's all I did was open it up. I've been thinking about maybe cutting some more of the bigger leaves off, just to open them up. Let me know what you guys think in the chat, if I should do that or not. I think I will. I just gave them a water, and yeah, yesterday, no, that part's starting to feel light already. That one's a little bit heavier. That one's still quite heavy. So, we'll let them dry out a little bit more. But they're coming along. The topping's nice. So, I'm going to let them grow another few weeks, get a little bit bigger. Now you say another few weeks maybe. And then I'm going to start taking the clones. I'll take the clones off these ones for my mother plants. And then, yeah, I'm going to put these into flower, and we're going to make sure that they're female. They should be, they're feminized seeds, but I like to check anyways. And plus it gives me a chance to see how they grow inside before I bring them outside. Lets me know if I need to worry about them stretching too much or anything like that. Mostly what I read up about this strain was that it's a heavy producer of trichomes, so to really support your plant because it gets really heavy. Alright, let's go check out the Critical Purple Kush. And here we go. So I was a bit of a dumbass. I forgot to top feed her for about a week. I was about a week late, so we got a little bit of deficiencies going on, but I'm not too worried about it. We got a nice sweet smell coming out of here right now, almost like bubble gum. But they're coming along. They're starting to get some good structure. I actually got in here and was able to clean her up, or as best I could anyways. I had to crawl underneath and friggin' twist myself, and that's why my next 4x4 is going to have a side door for sure. So of course these strains are from Seedsman. There's the where you can get them, and there's my code. So yeah, I've still been watering. I've still been adding Epsom salts in for a bit of magnesium. They're just starting to put on some trichomes now. And I don't know how well you can see that. How close I can get before it gets blurry. Yeah, they're just starting to put on the trichomes now. So I think they'll do alright. Didn't totally go the way I wanted it, but it'll be alright. It's just practice. The next one, I'll work even better to get it more stretched out and more flattened. Alright, that's it. There you go. Alright, here's the plants. I cut the the leaf off. I didn't cut a branch off. I ended up cutting a leaf off when I topped it, so that's why the plant looks like it's wide open. Shots fired. Welcome in, my friend. Happy 420. How you doing? Yeah, leave them on. You suggest leaving them on? Bubblegum, yeah. I like one that tastes like, but this one kind of has a bubblegum taste to it. I like it. Yeah, you think I need a little bit more magnesium? It's possible. Or it probably is probable. I'll add a little bit more Epsom salts the next time when I got another watering due for another 3 days. So, all right, you ready for another hit? I'll wait for everybody to get ready. Yeah, it is a lot of money to start up right at first. Once you get everything and then you're into growing and doing cycles of growing, then you start to save money that way. But at first, yeah, you're right, you got to pay up. Yeah, it's possible. I've never had a real magnesium problem now until I got the RO system installed into my water. So that's where I'm missing out on my magnesium. So I've been adding the Epsom salts, and it seemed to be doing the trick, but maybe I need just to be adding a little bit more. So yeah, same with Hydro Wave. Happy. Whoops. Are we all ready? Cheers, my friends. That would be insane. 100-gallon pots. Yikes. Mind you, I guess that's how some people get some monsters, right? Was I reading the other day something like the tallest plant ever grown was something like 20 feet tall? I don't know how true that is, but all right. Here's a question for you. If you had an unlimited budget, what would your dream grow room look like? instead of 100-gallon pots. Shots fired. Yeah, I like to reuse my soil too, but for now it's easier with just 5 gallons with the room that I have. I can't really go much bigger than that. Yeah. I've seen some people set up online and it's pretty crazy. YouTube, welcome in, my friend. How you doing today? Happy 420. Happy Easter. How's your day going? Oh, we got 9 minutes left. We gotta keep an eye on that time. Is that your dream setup that I was asking about, Chaotic? Rockwool cubes with flood and drain beds? All right. Here's one for you. What's the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you in your grow? Myself? I can't really think of anything that's weird, that's out of the ordinary. I had one time a seed that I started in a rooter cube kind of loop around, and the taproot came out and then it went back in again. It was just the way it went. It was a little neat, I guess. Yeah, I hear you. I would just love to have a huge friggin', you know, like a 10 by 10 and just go nuts with it, you know. I got you. I got you. Yeah, that would be awesome. I'd love to have a greenhouse. Something I should consider, because in the fall, when I'm waiting for my plant to finish up, that's when I'm worried about winter conditions starting to show up again, right? So the greenhouse would really help out. That's something to think about. It would at least help with the temperatures anyways, to keep the temperatures a little bit warmer. Oh yeah? In the res. Did you know it was there, or or did you happen to notice it after it had started growing? Yeah, I hear you. I got tents everywhere. It's squished in. I'm in the little tiny laundry room, and I got the big tent in my old computer room, which is all just, I barely got enough room to walk around the tent. So most definitely I would want more room. It's right, Blaze. It would help out. It's something to think about, eh? Ah, I gotcha. So, do you guys flush? I just harvested, and I never flush. I don't know if it's something that people do. I know if it's you're organic, you're not supposed to really flush. But I guess more people suggest it when you're using bottled nutrients and stuff like that. Or, no, what was I going to say? I forget. But I don't flush. I don't know. I don't think it really... Maybe when you're using bottled nutrients, maybe. Yeah, you flush chaotic? Yeah, it's... Just because you believe that it's doing something, or do you think, or do you know that it's doing something, or? Huh. I wish I haven't grown since way back in the 80s. No, you never flush? You never flush, GP? Yeah, that's what I figured with the organic soil, where you just kind of leach off. Yeah, that's where I'm kind of falling in, where I'm not really too concerned about it. Right? That's what I thought. Okay, gotcha. That's a good little tip. Alright. Oh, we got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to 4:20. Well, we're not going to hit it at the same time because there's a lag. Well, I'm sure you could, bro. I'm sure you have lots of interesting stories. Just by growing back then, knowing that you could get in trouble. Oh, we got a minute left. Everybody ready? Everybody's all set for 4:20? I'll let you know when it turns. Well, when it turns for me anyways. There we go, 4:20. Happy 4:20, my friends. Yeah, I don't know about the white ash theory. I'm not sure. Cheers, my friend. Cheers, Happy. How you doing? Oh yeah, I can imagine. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I could have did it. That's pretty much the reason why I've only been using for 6 years now. So Happy 420, my friend. So you're saying if it has too much moisture, it's gonna have like a darker ash to it? So I got a bit of a story. Not a fun story. It's this past week, I kind of got scammed. And it was from a fake account on X that was mimicking that they were AC Infinity. And they're messaging me saying that they wanted to sponsor me. And so I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Very good, because the only reason I ended up telling in the end, because after I went back and looked after I had suspicions, was that they didn't have the blue check mark, and that's something I should have noticed right away, but I didn't. So anyways, they kept going, and they started getting weird. They started sending me, oh, here's the website, you pick what you want, just send me screenshots of it, and we'll put the order in for you. Then they started going on about that I had to pay for shipping, and that's when I started like, okay, these guys are fake. And I contacted AC Infinity, and nobody had reached out, obviously. So yeah, I almost got scammed. They almost got some money from me. They were good, I'll tell you. I didn't find until they got to the end where they were starting to tell me how to pick the my items, and which just isn't how it goes when you get sponsored. It doesn't go like that. So I say, a little bit disappointed, you know. I've wanted to work with ACI for a long time, but it's the way it goes. But anyways, be careful out there if you're a content creator, or even just on there just for, you know, just a viewer, because they'll try and scam you, man. They'll try and get every bit of money they can get off you. Yeah, that could be. I don't know. Oh yeah, you can breed for white ash? You're saying it's genetic specific? All right. Yeah, like I said, they had me fooled, man. After I go back and I looked at it, I said, well, I should have noticed that they didn't have that blue check mark. I should have noticed. Now I watch all the time. But I'm glad I figured it out before I ended up sending any money or anything like that. But yeah, I wasn't going to anyways, because it didn't seem right. If a company wants you to promote their products, they're not going to ask you to pay for it, so. How do you guys find those THC drinks, the weed drinks? I don't mind them. I find them a little bit pricey where I am, but I don't mind them. Yeah. I like the THC drinks. The reason I like it is because when you're at a party and everybody else is drinking alcohol and you're not drinking alcohol, you don't have nothing in your hand, right? You just, I don't know, I like it for having something to do while everybody else is drinking. Then you kind of fit in a little bit better. All right, here's something for you. You can only grow one strain forever. What would it be? I don't know about that one. Really, you don't like the taste? I don't know, there's a few out there. There was one that I had, it tasted like Dr. Pepper, and I really like that one. Yeah, as far as a strain that I would grow forever, I don't know if I've grown enough of them to make that kind of a decision. From what I've grown, probably Gorilla Glue, I would have to say. No, have you never tried them? I'm surprised, Happy, because you seem pretty adventurous. Alright, my friends. I think we're getting to that time. We're going to head over into the Discord now and have a bit of a chill sesh there. So if you guys want to join us, more than welcome. Join our Discord. Come on into the chill zone. We'll all be chilling out, having a smoke, and just shooting the shit. That's all we'll be doing. So, yeah, you're more than welcome. Everybody's welcome. But thanks for hanging out with me on 420. I'm feeling pretty good, so I don't know about you guys, but anyways. So, like I said, thanks for hanging out. See ya not next weekend, the weekend after. I'm going to go every second weekend, and it's probably going to be in the afternoons now. I kind of like this time a little bit better. I don't feel as rushed, because at nighttime I feel rushed, because now I have to get ready for work afterwards, and it's like, anyways. So, peace out, have a good day, and we'll talk to you later. Peace.